What's up, guys? I didn't really feel like moving back to my room. I kind of just feel like standing up because I've been sitting down all weekend. So I'll just stand up and do it here. You might recognize this perspective. This is my living room. I don't know. This background will probably change around June-ish when I end up moving back to my old house. But for now, this is what you're going to see. So today we have a match versus, I believe it's Pktrainertimmy or Pokemon-Trainer-Timmy. I think it's Pktrainertimmy, thinking about it. But, yeah, it's a match. It's a 5th gen match, so we'll play it back right now. And it's using the theme team, you know, the one that I tend to use, the PSG one. This actually took place, I think, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I haven't looked at the file name. But whatever the case may be, he's gonna lead with a Smuglord, and I ended up leading with the Swampert. He probably thought I was gonna lead with that to set up the rocks. So I do not have a good initiative at all. I'm actually gonna go to my Jirachi to take the Leaf Storm, and because he's got the contrary, his special attack is actually going to go up 2 stages. But right here, either he wasn't paying attention, or he doesn't have a hidden power of ground or fire, or whatever the case may be. But I have leftovers, so I'm guessing he switched up because he didn't have anything to hit me hard enough with, or, you know, maybe he thought I was scarfed. I would guess that the option there is that he didn't have anything to hit me hard enough with, because he can see that I'm not a Scarf Rachi. I don't know. It really could have been either way. I'm assuming the lefty's bulky thing. You know, I'm actually just running max speed and max special attack, so it's not really anything special. But he brings in a Snorlax. I decide this is not a good matchup for me either. So I'm gonna go back out to Swampert, and if he goes for the Body Slam, I don't really mind. Swampert's meant to take hits, and he actually goes for the sub. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. So I'm thinking this is some kind of sub-punching Snorlax, which I don't really see that often, and it's not that bad of a set, because Snorlax gets some fat-ass subs. But the thing I did not know is that Roar has negative priority below Focus Punch, which kind of sucks. So I do take the Focus Punch. Thankfully, it doesn't do that much, but, you know, the more you know. I end up bringing him out to Rotom without actually setting up my rocks, I believe, which kind of sucks because Rotom would have taken 25% from that. I believe I take the opportunity right now to set them up, which is, it would have been nice if Rotom took that 25%, but I think he miscalculated his hidden power there. Thought it was grass. Wouldn't make much sense for him to have ice, you know, because he's a fucking freezer. So, it's not a hidden power what he thinks it is, but he keeps going with it anyway, although his stab ice move would probably be doing more, so I don't understand what the motive is here. Whatever the case may be, I roar it out, and I roar it out right into the fucking Smuggler again. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is what we started out with. I really don't want to deal with this. So I have the rocks up, and I know Jirachi doesn't want to take another hit like that, because if it hits with Leaf Storm, and then I get hit with the +2 Leaf Storm, you know, I'll probably end up getting taken out from that. So I let my Swampert die. I mean, it set up the rocks. I need to look out for Snorlax, so I got some valuable scouting information by roaring around, you know, seeing what some of his team has. So I go out to Shaman instead, who's actually going to be fresher on health. And he does have the +2 from Leaf Storm, and this hidden power is actually, you know, once again, not a beneficial hidden power to him. I was actually kind of scared of him having that hidden power, but, you know, like ice or fire or whatever the case may be. But it's neutral, so maybe he set all this stuff to 31 and it's dark, which, you know, very could have easily been what happened with both of his guys there. But I go out to Jirachi predicting the, I don't know what I was predicting, to be honest, just any hit in general. And now that I saw that he had Life Orb, well, I knew that he had Life Orb, but I knew that Jirachi would be able to take one of his hits well enough to the point where he would end up killing himself. And he goes for Aerial Ace, and I'm like, that was kind of a good play on my part because I didn't know. And here this thing is named Nagi, and I'm like, you're one of those fucking multi-scale T-waving bulky-ass things. Fuck you, I'm going to E-VIRE just because it's named that. And just because I know it's a quote-unquote Nagi Knight, this is actually going to save me the match here. Because he does go for the T-Wave, and I end up getting my Motor Drive kick in. Now, I don't know if that was kind of an unexpected play on his behalf, but the fact that he named it Nagi and seeing a Dragonite in 5th gen, just those two combined, I was like, this thing's going to have T-Wave, and I'm just going to go with it. So I actually end up you know, getting the motor drive boost, as I mentioned, which is really cool. Ice Punch doesn't really do that much to Rotom, even with the crit, you know, because it's ice, so it resists it. And I missed my Crash Chop, which is, you know, rather unfortunate, but I'm still at +1. So as long as I can get it off next time, I should be okay. And I actually take the Blizzard. I mean, maybe he's more of a defensive set, because Blizzard hurts a lot, you know, with it being ice and everything. So I'm thinking he's more of a physically defensive set, or just a defensive set in general. But he brings in Jolteon. Thankfully, after the Motor Drive boost, I actually am faster than it, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it out with an Earthquake, which is really, really cool. So, Jolteon's down, and I don't really think he has any priority, you know, looking at the rest of his team. I took out Rotom, I took out Snavy's gone, or not Snavy, excuse me, Smug, Serperior, there you go. I took that out, and he brings in Dragonite, takes some more Rocks damage. Thankfully I got the Rocks up because I'm thinking this thing does in fact have multi-scale. So if I didn't have those up, then Ice Punch would have only done half since it wouldn't have taken damage, the other switching and this switching as well. So Dragonite's down, and I'm looking pretty good with E-VIRE here. I never thought I'd say that, but you know, E-VIRE does have its moments when you can come in on things like that. In comes Metagross, and if I was Life Orbed, I would probably be dead right now, but I'm not Life Orbed. I think I'm Expert Belted, so as a result, it almost takes it out, which is like, that's cool, but at the same time, you know, E-VIRE, why couldn't you pick up the slack? You were doing so good, and then that happened. But Windows 7 comes in, takes me out with an Earthquake. I got Shaman left, which is actually apparently not my Shaman. That even fooled me. I should have looked at the HP gauge. But that turned out to be my Zoroark, and a Flamethrower is going to clean up just nicely. So it is Stocking disguised as a Chuck here. Anyways, he brings in his Snorlax, and he's at about half health, and I know Snorlax is kind of specialty stocky, but I figure since I'm in here, you know, I got a couple other pokes. I still got Jirachi and whatnot, a lot of them being special, so we'll go for the Focus Blast, try to get some damage, and it actually ends up KOing, which is fantastic. You know, E-VIRE MVP for this match. So that's going to be today's game. Didn't really have to use too many pokes in this match, but you know, you don't really see E-VIRE going to town that often. That's it for today. I will have some links for you guys. We also have a Metapodcast Facebook page. If you guys want to submit questions there as well, we will be taking from both his comment wall, both his video comment wall and the Facebook thing. So you can also submit questions on Twitter, all that. Next week's guest, I'm not sure if you keep up with that, but we're actually going to be having MTG Xerxes on our next Sunday episode. So if you want to ask him something, you know, if you want that opportunity, then leave a comment on either the Facebook page or on Rick's comment thing. And we'll review them, and we'll ask them a couple. We might end up even making this one a little bit longer than usual just because, you know, yeah. So that's going to be it for today. I can see if I can upload one tomorrow. Today's going to be pretty busy, so if I even get to upload this, I'm recording it on Monday. So even if I get to upload it today, that'll be cool. But if not, then it goes up on Tuesday. So sorry. And that should do it. So I will see you guys later. Peace.